Hello, everyone. This is Zayami Eccles Irwin from FilmFestivalCircuit.com. And today we are talking with a very talented actor and writer, Ryan Christian, who's right now working on crowdfunding a new musical film in New York City. Ryan, thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Thank you, Zayami. It's really a pleasure being here.
So, this is a really exciting project you have here. Before we start talking about that, let's go back a little bit. What is your history in film?
Well, I have dabbled in film since the age of 12, where I had been growing up in I guess you could say, a conservative Catholic household where I was just sort of looking for my own niche. And then I decided to go into acting, where my mom had wanted to go into acting when she was young. And then she decided to encourage me to go into a conservatory program called Boys and Girls Harbor, right in Harlem. And I had the pleasure of being able to audition for films like The Place Beyond the Pines and other projects and just go from there. So it's been a while. I'm 26 now, so it's been like 15 years, I guess.
Wow, okay. So, you started acting when you were young and you just kept going all that time. And it
Yeah.
sounds like you've begun to work in writing as well.
Yeah, so the project that I'm developing is called A Child Story, and it's
Okay.
probably the first project that I have decided that I wanted to take full throttle. And I had been writing technically since 2018, so to speak, but I never really took it seriously until 2020, where I decided, okay, now is the time to really create my own stuff.
Totally. And you said that at some point there, you decided to transition it, also make it a musical.
Yeah, I had originally anticipated it being just a drama that was based off of gun violence within New York specifically,
Mm,
and I decided that I would take it a further step because I had felt like I had somewhat of a renaissance politically and spiritually that put me in the perspective of I need to make this something broad but something specific at the same time, where it would touch on so many topics that would go on during that year of 2020 and then
totally.
onward, and show that okay, this is definitely something that could be expressed through song, through dance, through everything, you know?
Totally. Well, I love that. I wanted to ask you a question. So on your website, artistswithrye.com, you have your sort of mission statement there, which is activism through entertainment. Can you tell me a little bit about what that means to you and how you achieve that?
Yeah, I have been associated with very amazing organizations known as TribeWorks, CRNY, Creatives with Build New York, that have given me a platform where I've received a grant monthly, just to be able to be a low artist income, a low income artist in New York. And it's amazing to see that there's so many like organizations out there that have put me in a place where I could really strive for the projects that I want to develop, and I want to do the same for my projects. I want to be able to bring in nonprofits and organizations that are trying to platform people and make sure that they have a chance to give themselves and other people a platform and a idea of what they can do.
I love that. Well, and so for this film that you're developing now, it has an activist message. What would be your ultimate goal for once this film is out there? What impact are you hoping to achieve?
I'm hoping to achieve the idea of just trying to um, not only go forward in the guise of what capitalism brings and what we have been sort of subjected to within um, our statuses as people. It's always evident that we feel the urge to give up, to find ourselves so ingratiated into modern society that we don't have a say as to what our destinies will be, what our fates will be, and what will succumb to in our lives. But I think that with solidarity, with the strikes going on, with the unions forming, I think that people are really going to see that we have the power to change our narratives, really.
I love that. So this movie is something that's going to encourage us to work together, strive towards that better tomorrow. That's incredible. Um,
Mm,
so where are you at in the project right now? So you've been writing it. It sounds like you have a director. What stage are you at right
yep.
now?
I'm actually at the stage of creating, I would say, a unique version of how to get the pre launch for the crowdfunding campaign going,
Okay.
where I have decided to make a live theater version of some of the aspects of my screenplay
Oh,
and
awesome.
put it into, yeah, thank you. And I put it into a venue called Don't Tell Mama in Midtown New York City, so I could showcase it to people and show, hey, this is what it'll look like, basically.
That's so awesome. And so
Thank you.
also on your website, Artists with Rye, I noticed a really excellent acting reel that showcased you, Ryan Christian, in various roles. Some were drama, some were comedy, some were monologue self-led. Are you going to be in this film?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So I'm so like geared towards making sure that I'm like the center stage, just because I know exactly what the character is going through, and I know
Okay.
exactly what the idea of what the character wants to achieve is. So I feel like it's just that time to put myself in that position, you know.
That's awesome. Well, what's the general tone of the film going to be? Is it really serious? Is it going to be lighthearted? What do you think?
I think it's a mixture where you find yourself in dire straits with the characters alongside them, and then you find yourself laughing in moments of unexpected levity. I think that that is the key to making sure that you're not just feeling dire and depressed,
Right.
but you're also feeling like, oh, there's hope, you know? So,
I love that.
yeah,
That sounds super fun. That's awesome.
thank you.
Well, how can we get involved? How can we help? How do we help fund this?
Awesome. So I actually have a tier list that I am creating with a group of friends that are helping me to really promote this and really get it out into the waves of audiences that I hope to reach. And so I will be promoting Indiegogo campaigns
Okay.
coming soon, and I will be making sure to get general audiences involved where they'll be gaining prizes throughout the whole campaign and getting involved in ways where they could be an extra on the short and then go from there to the feature film, because the whole goal is to create this workshop that's going to be at Don't Tell Mama in New York City, then create a short that will make sure that people will understand the exact idea of what this whole film will be about, then create the film.
That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get that Indiegogo launched coming up pretty soon now.
Yeah,
Awesome.
specifically by September is when I'm hoping to really just get full throttle with this whole campaign.
Okay, well, I'll get that link in here when it's out. Is there anything else you'd like to add about this film?
I would love to add that there's so many components that add up to it feeling like a Lin Manuel Miranda esque Hamilton in the Heights, or even a Jonathan Larson Tick Tick Boom Rent type of vibe. And
Okay.
I took inspiration from those types of musicals, and even Bo Burnham's Inside and Childish Gambino's Guava Island. And I had decided that I would make my own version. And I feel like everyone has the ability to make their own version of something that within artistic value would be something that people would see and really take to heart. And I just want to encourage people to know that even if you feel like you're not original, even if you feel like you're not really that talented, I know that there's a lot more that you can do that will give you the initiative to say, oh, now I know where I want to go with this, because it took me years to develop this, but now it's like, okay, I know what I want to do, you know? That's it.
Totally. Well, I love that. It's a great message. And it sounds like through this, you're trying to foster community, you're encouraging creativity, encouraging solidarity, and you've got some great inspirations from your own unique voice, and you've got a talented team assembled. I'm very excited for this to get underway, and I know a lot of people are going to want to help out with this.
I really appreciate that, Ziami. I really thank you for having me on here. I really appreciate just being able to talk to you and just say what's on my mind.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for talking with me, Ryan, and we will get some more posts following up with how to help fund the Indiegogo campaign and how to even get involved, maybe up there in
Awesome.
New York.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be
Great.
awesome.
Well,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much, and I'm looking forward to checking this out.
Awesome. I look forward to hearing your thoughts.
Take care.
Take care.